Starting off today's project, I have a bunch of this chenille home yarn that I picked up at Walmart a while back. I'm just using a different color. I'm just showing you the label of which one I had purchased. You're going to need to fold this in half. So however you want to pull it out of your yarn, you can pull one end from one end, one from the other. I just kind of eyeballed it and pulled it out ahead of time. Fold it in half so you have 2 loops to bring on your finger. Put it across your palm and you're going to loop it between your index finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, and your pinky finger. You're going to loop it back around. So here you can see you have 2 loops on each finger. Come back the other way, loop over, under, over your pinky. And now you're going to come back the other way. You want to have 2 double loops on each finger. So make your way back. I have 2 double loops on each finger. Starting with the index finger, you're going to grab the bottom 2 loops, pop it over the top 2 loops. Moving on to the middle finger, the ring finger, and then your pinky. Adjust as needed. Now we're going to do the next knit row. Coming under, over, over, and then come back the other way. And you're going to repeat the same step we just did. You're going to continue doing this until you get the length, depending on your project. For this, we're making a scrunchie, and I knitted until this was about 13 inches long. So continue on with this, and I'll meet you back here when you have the desired length that you want, and I'll show you how to finish this scrunchie. And this is what you start getting on the other side. So fun. So continue on again until you get the desired length. Obviously, depending on what kind of yarn you're using or you might have, your length may be different. So make sure you take that into consideration while you're following this tutorial and you just don't have the exact same yarn that I have. But this is fairly simple. You just knit and you can eyeball it as you move along. So it's definitely getting length there. And here you see here, this is about 13 inches long. So I am done knitting. So now it's time to cast off. You want to take your index finger, move that loop to the middle finger, and then loop over. And then take it off, put it on your ring finger, do the same exact thing. And you're going to do the same thing, remove it, put it on your pinky, carefully. And then over to loop, take a pair of scissors, cut the end of the yarn, and just pull it through. Now you need to grab your hair tie and a tapestry needle, an extra piece of yarn. I think this is about 16 inches long. Grab your tapestry needle. Now we need to knit or sew the hairband around the yarn. So this part I'm just going to show you. You have the wrong side and the correct side of your scrunchie part. And it kind of has a tube, and this is where you want to place your elastic. And I'm just showing you the way you're doing this is you're going to pull 2 loops on either side. I'm just showing you, demonstrating how you're going to sew the elastic in. Grab your hairband, place it in the middle. And you're simply going to loop the 2 loops on one side, go over the hairband, and then loop on the other side. Go back through, and you're just going to continue doing this until you get the hairband all into the yarn. I found it easier to just keep the yarn on one side and then pull the tapestry needle through, making sure that you're looping the elastic within the piece. So here I just pull over the elastic band and just work your way until you complete the whole entire piece. And as it starts to fill up the elastic band, you just kind of have to stretch it and push it and work it. It does get a little bit more difficult as you add more yarn. When you're done, you're going to have the 2 ends that come together, and you're going to have 6 extra pieces hanging here from when we started. Now we need to seam the 2 ends together. So you're just going to take that end of the yarn where you finished, loop it into your tapestry needle, and you're simply going to slip stitch it closed. After you do that, you're just going to hide the yarn within the scrunchie, and then you're going to do the same exact thing with the remaining pieces. Pull it through to hide the yarn ends, and then you can trim off the excess like I did. trimming off your edges, cleaning everything up. And there you go. There is your scrunchie. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Something a little bit different. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day.